project will start with unpacking elements of my family restaurant. The Orient Palace, which was previously an office space, opened in 2007. Amid the Chinese New Year celebration in Ireland, an Irish dance unfolds, uncovering conflicts of Chinese migration as well as Irish discord through unlayering the elements of the restaurant. Economic struggles after China's first Opium War prompted migration from Guangdong and Fujian, including my parents.
当时我们那里生活很困难，很难找到工作，就赚钱非常非常不容易。然后那时候我们很多人我们那个地方的很多人都选择出国嘛，然后所以我们也决定说要出国去出去找工作，去讨生活这样的。
The 1882 U.S.-Chinese Exclusion Act restricted immigrant rights. In 1915, an amendment included restaurants as merchants, allowing migrants to gain merchant status and fueling the rise of Western Chinese restaurants. The earliest form reflected the American dining aesthetic. With an increase of Chinese community, they added Chinese decor to express a previously suppressed Chineseness, while also fitting Western exotic expectations, forming hybridized spaces.
然后到爱尔兰之后，因为自己开店之后，爱尔兰人就觉得，哎呦，就爱尔兰人就喜欢偏口味甜的，所以而且特别喜欢咖喱啊、四椒啊这种的菜品，就这类的。所以我们那时候就做这个，有一点这个味道，就很喜欢哦，就是当地的这些客人都很喜欢。
The Chinese menu inherently becomes a manual to perform this Chineseness, for the other to seem both exotic and familiar. Decorative features of finishers contribute to a creolised Chinese identity. The table and chairs feature fabric from China, overlaid with a Western table setting. This setup both represents Chineseness and provides migrants with an opportunity to express their cultural identity. By removing the Western table setting and closing the restaurant, we create a setup for our annual Christmas Eve hotpot. Hotpot, embraced by Qing Dynasty palace chefs in 1713 Chanzhou banquet, featured two-class tables with attendees served ingredients. The practice spread as civilians brought it to their hometowns, contributing to its widespread popularity today. The banquet hotpot is institutionalized as the traditional hotpot was a semi-nomadic dining culture. The palace refined this nomadic style as it was seen as frugal. Chinese hotpot evolved from Mongolian traditions where soldiers set up camp around a pot of fire. Hotpot was formalized in palace dining. This institutionalization introduced hierarchies of class and roles between server and served. Our restaurant practice retains this formality, preserving elements of the nomadic tradition. Our hotpot ritual remains central to expressing our Chinese identity. This space becomes our space for karaoke and partying after hours.
Hotpot is just like a massive pot that can be shared with a small group or bigger group, because the whole culture of Chinese is that they love sharing food, unlike the Western culture. You get your own dish and eat off your own plate.
The creolised culture emerges from the Irish dance scene, where the dance itself begins to reveal the Irish conflict. The original form of Irish dance derives from the Celts. Traditionally, Irish dance masters were nomadic figures carrying their style from place to place. Irish house dances were relaxed gatherings where people sang and danced, while hosts provided food and drinks, turning the house floor into a stage for Irish dance. This marked the purest expression of Irish dance, free from institutionalization. The road transformed into a stage framed by individual bodies, allowing anyone to become a performer. Irish dance became institutionalized during the Irish Cultural Revival. During the fight for independence, the revival emphasized Irish distinctiveness through Irish culture, including Irish dance from England, with the Gaelic League founded in 1893, aiming to de-Anglicize Ireland. The League commissioned choreographers to create Irish dances, regulating social scenes like house dances. Public halls were established through the 1935 Public Halls Act, supported by the church, who viewed the house dances as sinful. The Gaelic League introduced costumes to promote an Irish image and set rules to standardize the dance.
I think the setup of the dance competition was really impressive, like everything from the way you have to dress, the type of dress, and the hairstyle that you have to have. The judges take all that into the judging of the dance. They look at everything, like how straight you have to keep your back and upper body.
Irish dancing became a tool for independence, fostering a distinct national identity separate from English colonists. The Gaelic League's cultural decolonialisation garnered popular support, actively de-Anglicizing traditional set dances in Ireland. The restaurant becomes a creolised space as the tables move to create an open floor that becomes a stage for Irish dancing.